Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We just got done with the multiple Ito's route. We are now going into day 63, and we're going to be deciding Eva's fate, because I think we have the option to either protect her or take her out. And if I remember right, I'll turn this down so that way I can talk more. So if I remember right, Eva is the key to being able to solve all of our problems. Is if Shoma kills her, then we get a massive amount of information. And that's what led us to the second scenario route. We're going to protect her this time. We're going to see if we could help Shoma out. Maybe we could kill Shoma. That would also be good. Man, this route can only get better as we go. So let's get into it. Uh-oh. It's our fault. Oh, our future. No, I won't allow it. I can't do this. Like, this isn't about the truth or how important it is. We can't sacrifice Ava's life to get to it. That's going too far. Takumi! Letting her live could be dangerous. She might remember her true self and her true loyalties at any time. And we can't take her back to the artificial satellite when all this is over. You're saying we'll have to kill her sooner or later anyway, right? Well, what if we don't? I'm hoping we could save Commune in this route. That'd be cool if we could introduce Commune again. I want to find a way. I don't want to throw Ava's life away. For better or for worse, she's our friend. She's one of us. I couldn't live with myself if we killed her now. Takumi! You're following your heart. I respect that. I wish I could back you up on this, you know. Why can't you? Wait, huh? But she's the only commander left. I don't like it either, but it's the only way. Releasing Eva from her pain will release us from all the secrets, all the lies.
Can't you understand that?
I'm telling you, none of that is worth killing a friend for. It's all right. Please do not hesitate to kill. No, Eva, don't say that. It's not how you really feel, is it? You can't die here. You have a reason to live, remember? That's why you surrendered to us, isn't it? Because you had to survive, no matter what the cost.
My true feelings.
Oh, look at her face. This face bugs the hell out of me every time I see it. Every single time. It's horrendous.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, no. I know you're going to hate me for this. I'm prepared for that. But you have to die. Or we'll never know the truth. Goodbye, Eva. Okay, can we kill Shoma? With a final tortured scream, Shoma began to rush towards Eva. Shoma, stop him. He slipped past me and launched himself at her. I don't want to. Yes! 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 All right, if you don't know, Shoma used to be one of my top characters. He's the best at combat. He still is my favorite at combat, but one route really got me. That really broke me on Shoma. I was a Shoma defender. I was like trying to be nice to him, and then I started memeing off of him. Now it's like legit, I really don't like him at all as a person. Like, at least Ito's bad, but Shoma's like negligently bad, you know? I recoiled in shock as a gruesome scene that played out in front of me. At the very last moment, Eva had moved like some kind of feral beast and driven a weapon into his heart. Large amount of blood, or rather cryptic blood, started pouring out of the wound and flowing into the commander.
I guess this is what I get. I'm a miserable failure to the very end.
Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. Get out of here. Get out of here. Everybody applaud for Eva taking out the trash. I should get an applause button.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
No. She's good. It's fine.
Don't blame Eva, everyone. It's not her fault. She's just swatting a bug that tried to hurt her.
That's right.
Eva, please! You need to stop!
Yeah, don't absorb his cryptoglobin. That's gross to have Shoma inside you. Ugh. Snapping back to my senses, I tried to pull her away from Shoma, but it was already too late.
No!
Yeah.
Shoma is...
Wait, why is his hand? Wait, did they fuck up? Did they just look at his hand? Guys, they forgot to do the hands.
Everyone, restrain her.
We all braced ourselves for another battle, but rather than fight, Eva tottered uneasily to her feet and passed out. She lay motionless on the ground, right next to Shoma's dried up, desiccated body. Why? Why did it turn out like this? Because Shoma's a dumb bitch and he should have just listened to you. That's why. Once Eva was safely back in her cage, we dug a grave for Shoma and laid him into the rest next to the others. Actually, we only have 3 graves canonically, so who is he sharing it? Who's taking the bullet? Who's missing? Who's dead? It's Karara, Kiyoshika, and Darumi. Oh, dude. Do we have to dig a grave? Couldn't we just throw him in the Undying Flame? I think that may be better. Once Eva had was safely back in her cage, we dug a grave. Oh yeah, we did that. All I wanted was to stop any more of my friends from dying. Instead, I saved one life at the cost of another.
Happen.
Shoma! Damn it! This isn't the death I would have wanted for him.
Yeah, he deserved worse. You're right. Whatever the one last secret Shoma had been obsessed with was... We'd never learned the truth about it now. I didn't care about that, though. We had much more immediate problem to deal with. Namely, what to do with Eva. She'd been unconscious ever since she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin, lying so still and quiet that it was hard to tell if she was still alive. But that didn't change the fact that she'd killed a member of our team, in spite of her brainwashing. That wasn't the kind of thing we could just ignore. Can I go talk to her? I spent a restless night worrying about what would happen until finally. This death, Takumi can't take the blame for. He can't take the blame for this death. He did nothing wrong. He argued with them, and it was Shoma that charged a lady. And let's assume for a moment that Takumi didn't intervene, there was no way of knowing that Eva wouldn't attack back. I was awake now, but the living nightmare I'd experienced yesterday hadn't gone away. There was a cold, hard reality. A reality where Eva had killed Shoma. Oh man, I still have Ito in my mind. If you haven't seen the last video, that was a great route. It had one of the best endings of the game. How had things gone so far off track? Why couldn't I stop the people close to me from dying? I can't sit here moping. I need to talk to the others, figure out what to do about this. Okay, well, is there anybody on the way? There's nobody on the way. Why do they make me walk? Over in the cafeteria, everybody looked solemn. When I came in, the mood seemed to get a little more tense. Ava's been in her cage ever since yesterday. I see. It's a necessary precaution. If she goes crazy like that again, Kako could get in danger. Shoma used to be in charge of the key, but we put it in the war room for now. You think we ought to move Ito's cage to a corner of the schoolyard? I think so. Leaving him near Eva the way she is now would be asking for trouble. Yeah, that's probably the safest choice right now, especially with Sirei still out of action. Is there any chance Tsubasa can fix Sirei? She hasn't really been able to assess the damage yet. She's been too worried about other stuff. Eva went ahead and killed Shoma and Sirei. Even I've got to tip my hat off to her. Shoma's the one who attacked her first. We could probably rule the killing him as self-defense. Technically, the whole war was self-defense, at least from Eva and the other Futurans' point of view. We all knew that, but this wasn't the time to point it out. It was a fact we were still struggling to come to terms with. Self-defense? I don't know about that. Ava's never really been one of us. She used to be our enemy, and she only fought for us because we brainwashed her. I mean, you all saw what she looked like when she killed Shoma. And took his cryptoglobin, right?
Yeah, that was pretty intense. She was like some kind of monster.
Then it's a good thing we put her back in the cage, isn't it? Perhaps, but will that be enough? If she goes berserk again, I don't know if we can bring her out under control. What are you getting at? You're saying it's too risky. Oh, you're saying it's too risky to allow Eva to live, right? You want to kill her? That doesn't seem fair. Just because she might be dangerous? Might nothing. She killed Shoma. We'll never be safe with someone like that around. Or do you just want to wait until she breaks out of her cage and attacks someone else?
She stopped being a member of this team the moment she killed one of us. We gotta treat her like any other enemy now.
You too, Takuma? I know you don't want this, Takumi. That's why I won't force the decision right away. But we need to be aware of the danger and treat Eva with the appropriate amount of caution. Just so, as I'm not the one who has to guard her, I don't want to be her next victim. Eva was fast becoming a target of mistrust and fear, and it wasn't entirely justified. Unjustified, yeah. This wasn't really anything I could say to argue her case, so I just left. No, yeah, you could argue her case. The whole special defense unit was avoiding Eva now. And not just her. They also started to look at me differently. I didn't have to ask why. I was the one who insisted on saving Eva from Shoma. My insistence that she tells us how she really felt was probably why she snapped too. I was trying to stop Shoma. Shut up, dude. Come on, calm down, man. Shoma's an asshole. He was an asshole there from doing something he'd regret. But if I stayed quiet, he'd still be alive right now. On the other hand, if I hadn't stopped, he would have killed Eva. Damn it. What am I supposed to do? I knew there was no real answer to the question, but that just made my remorse stronger. Day 65. Oh, I stayed in my room for the rest of the day. My thoughts continued to torment me long into the night. Day 65. Oh, day 66? Is that what I saw? Huh?
Get ready, prepared.
Oh, it's 65. Okay. I was like, what the shit? Okay. Ellipses. It's morning. I don't think the others will feel like talking to me right now. At least not until we settle the issue with what we're going to do with Eva. I wonder how she's doing. How does she feel? Being shut up in the cage while we decide her fate for her. Maybe I'll go check on her before I do anything else. Awesome. Good. I want an Eva route. I want us to save Eva. Let's do it. I went to the courtyard and made my way toward Ava's cage. Despite all the chaos she'd caused a few days, she was sitting there quietly, just like always. The only difference was that she was tied up now. They'd taken another one of her freedoms away. Her expression didn't change when she noticed me.
Come to punish me, Mr. Sumino.
I don't like where this is going. I think it's a good time to talk to all you kids about consent. Okay, so let's, it's good. Don't do anything bad. Huh?
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything after the end of the battle, but
I bet.
I've been told that I did something terrible. I must be punished. I will accept any punishment. Please, pass your judgment on me.
Sorry, but I don't have that right. Nobody here does. We can't judge you for what you've done, Eva.
Ava's only the way she is because Sire obliterated her real personality and made her a mindless slave. If anything, what happened to Shoma was our punishment for doing that to her. Of course, the way she was now, all that was lost on her.
I don't understand. If I'm not going to be punished, when will I be let out? I cannot obey your orders inside this cage. I need to fight. I need to kill the invaders.
No, it's okay. Don't need to think about that stuff right now, really. The only reason you feel like you need to is because of what we've done to you.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Do you want me to stay in my cage and do nothing? If that is your order, I will obey it.
No.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but bear with it a little longer, okay?
Understood.
We're gonna be
I
smart.
will remain here on standby until further notice.
Let's go smart Takumi and save everyone. I left the courtyard without coming to any new conclusions, but I still didn't think Eva killing Shoma meant we should kill her. It was our fault she was like this, in more ways than one. We were the ones who started this war, after all. Ellipses. Shoma's death had brought a whole lot of stuff into focus. Stuff I'd been trying not to think about, namely, what we've done to Eva. How we were trampling her dignity, treating her like a thing instead of a person. This was war, and humanity's future was on the line. I knew that, but did that really make it okay to do something so cruel to a living, thinking person? No, it absolutely doesn't. What we're doing isn't right. All right, we're going day 66. Despite my worries, I managed to slip into a light, restless sleep. This looks like a long form, man. Ding dong, bing bong. Thank you so much, Sire. That morning, I decided to go see Eva again. I couldn't explain why, but felt like I needed to talk to her some more.
How are you feeling today, Eva?
My physical condition is the same as ever.
That's good. Those restraints aren't hurting you, are they?
I am fine. They are a little tight around my chest, though.
What? Wait, huh?
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
Wait, what? And restraints around her chest? I stayed and talked to Eva for a little while. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could really call it a conversation. I wasn't talking to the real Eva after all. This was just what was left of her after Sirei had removed a part of her personality that might have given us some trouble. That got me thinking, what was the real Eva like? Not Eva, the enemy commander, but the Eva, the Futuran, the person. What had her personality been like before? What kind of life did she live? Who were the people she cared
Eva,
about most?
Did you have a family before? Somebody you wanted to protect?
Are we getting it? I think we're going to get a new event here. I was just thinking out loud. I wasn't expecting a reply, but my question had an effect on her. Huh?
Eva! Eva! What is it? What's the matter?
Stop it! No!
Eva! Eva, please get a hold of yourself!
Something was seriously wrong with her. Eva jerked around erratically, a look of an agony on her face, and then she slumped over motionless like a puppet whose strings have been cut.
She's still breathing. She must have passed out. But why did this happen?
Should I tell the others about it? No, they'll just think that she went berserk again. They're already looking for reasons to execute her. I better stay quiet. As soon as I stood there looking down at her, Eva's lips parted ever so slightly and moved.
Mune.
Commune. Ellipses. I stuck to my decision and didn't tell anyone about Ava's strange behavior. When she woke up again, she'd gone back to normal. Well, normal for her. But I couldn't stop thinking about what she'd said when she passed out. What was it again? Commune? Could that be someone's name? It seems like asking about her family was that triggered that weird reaction. If she mentioned commune after that, then day 67 and I'm in heaven. Thank you so much, Sirei. Oh, Kevin, that's another one. Yeah. Things were still awkward between me and the rest of the team. I went to the cafeteria a little later than usual, so I wouldn't run into them.
Huh?
All right, no one's here. True, I was staying out of everyone's way right now, but none of them were actively seeking me out either. It had been like that ever since I saved Eva. I didn't blame them for being mad at me. I was largely responsible for Shoma's death. Ellipses. I don't have anything to do today, but I'm still worried about Eva. Maybe I'll go check on her again. Takumi! Oh, hey, Nozomi. You've been going to talk to Eva a lot lately, huh? Yeah, I guess. Is that a problem? Not a problem exactly. Don't take it the wrong way, but I think you should stop. Huh? I could tell that what you're thinking, what happened wasn't Ava's fault. It's just because of the brainwashing, but if you keep this up, people might get the wrong idea. Think about how it looks. Nozomi was right, of course. She just summed up the situation pretty well. Seeing me go and talk to Eva every day, it would be unusual for the others to start getting suspicious of me. Thanks for the warning. I'm sorry, what I'm saying must sound heartless. I mean, you're all Eva has right now. Why not you? Like, what the fuck is up with these people? If you stop going to see her, she'll be the target of everyone's hate, with no one to turn to. But I'd rather that happen than see everyone turn on you. I had to say something. Even now, she's doing her best to be honest and considerate. Nozomi's such a good person, better than I'll ever be. No, really, thank you, but I'm going to keep seeing Eva. What? I'm not doing it for her. It's the only way I could deal with my guilt. Both for getting Shoma killed and for making Eva the way she is. Heck, even for the fact that humanity are the ones trying to take the Futarans home from them. I've been complicit in so much horrible stuff. Feels like the guilt is going to crush me. Talking to Eva helps somehow. Takumi. Ellipses. Our conversation drifted into an uneasy silence. I turned and left the cafeteria. Nozomi didn't try to stop me. Oh, same picture. I went to the courtyard and talked to Eva again. As usual, she answered all my questions with dull, emotionless look on her face. In spite of that, when I talked to her, miasma of guilt choking my heart a little, felt a little more manageable. In the end, I was still using her, just in a different way as before.
It looks like it's getting late. I'd better head back for the day.
Understood.
She looks kind of restless. Is she trying to tell me something?
Is there something on your mind?
Mr. Sumino, why are you being so nice to me? I'm just a possession for you to use as you see fit.
I don't want to treat you like a possession anymore. Even if it's not by your own choice. You're still an ally I entrust my life to on the battlefield, and we've done something truly terrible to you. That's the reason things have ended up like this. But for what it's worth, I want to do whatever I can for you.
For me?
My words would probably have rung false if I was speaking it to the real Eva. If I really cared about her, I would just release her and let her go back to her own people. Since I couldn't do that, I was trying to make myself feel better for offering something else, a token gesture to help lighten my guilt.
I know it's probably pointless to ask, but is there anything you'd like to do?
Me? I want to kill invaders.
No, I mean, outside of battle. There's got to be something, right? Is there, say, anyone you really miss right now?
Same way I miss Kuroa.
Someone's name last time. Commune. Do you know who that is?
Commune.
The moment she heard the name, Ava's face went. There we go again.
Oh, no, not again.
I wish I hadn't mentioned that name now, but there was no taking it back. Eva began thrashing around like she had last time. But with one very important difference.
Where am I? How did I get here?
What the?
My head! No! Stop! Get out of my head!
Gotta be kidding me, the brainwash is wearing off. The look in Ava's eyes had changed. It had gone from beast-like confusion to fear and suspicion. It was the same way she'd looked when I tried to talk to her for the first time before Sire took her away for his emergency treatment.
No! No more! Don't mess with my head again! Why are you doing this? How can you be so cruel?
Ava, please, you have to calm down. I'm not going to do anything to you, I promise.
I probably didn't sound very convincing, but I was desperate.
Yelling, though. If the others hear you, we could be in big trouble.
You won't do anything? That's a lie! Why would I believe anything you say?
Now that Sire's not here to operate the machine, Ava's brainwashing is good as gone. But if Haruko and the others find out that she's at her old self again.
You were brainwashed. It's only just wearing off now. But if the rest of my team realize that, they'll kill you for sure. I don't want that to happen. I know this must be hard for you to believe, but please, just trust me on this. I'm trying to save your life.
Save my life. Oh, wait. You're...
My frantic pleading finally got her through to her. She began to calm down. She was no longer looking at me with outright animosity, but that fear and unease in her eyes hadn't gone away.
I'm starting to remember. It's like something out of a nightmare. A me who wasn't me. You're... Takumi Sumino.
That's right, yeah.
Leader of the Special Defense Unit.
That's me, man.
You remember what happened while you were brainwashed?
Only a little. It's coming back to me, but it's still fuzzy. Did you mean what you said just now? You really want to save me?
Yeah.
I do. Please, believe me.
It was such a subtle change that it was easy to miss, but Ava's caution seemed to ease up a little.
After you took me prisoner, your commanding officer, Sire, he brainwashed me. Now that I've broken free of it, the risks of letting me live outweigh the benefits. It's like you said. If the others find out, it could be the end for me.
She's still afraid, but she's still thinking rationally. This is real Ava. She was a commander, so I guess it's no surprise that she'd be able to handle herself in a crisis. It feels like I'm seeing a whole new side of her, though.
That begs the question. Are you really going to keep this a secret from your allies?
Oh my gosh.
Then yes. I'll try.
Okay, I was worried that we were going to get a choice there. That would be a big choice.
You betray your own team for me?
It's not betrayal.
I wouldn't put it that way. I'm just as loyal to them as I always have been. It's more like, even if our people are at war, as individuals, there's no need for you and me to hate each other, right?
So, this is your way of easing your guilt for brainwashing me? Well, all right. I'll do as you say. For now.
Thanks, Ava.
What am I going to do with her now? I don't have any concrete plan. I'll have to think of something. I probably shouldn't stick around her too much longer. If people get too suspicious, this will all be for nothing.
We'll talk about what we're going to do next tomorrow. If anyone else tries to speak to you before then.
I know. I'll pretend I'm still brainwashed. But don't worry. You're the only one who comes to see me anyway.
Ava smiled sadly. Reluctantly, I walked away, leaving her locked up in the cage for another day. I never expected Ava to break out of her brainwashing, and so completely too. This could be a big problem. Keeping a secret like this won't be easy. Why did it happen now, though? How did she do it? She'd been acting a little strange lately, but that only started at the end of last battle. In other words, when she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin, did doing that make Ava strong enough to break free of Sire's programming? It's not impossible, I guess. Either way, I'm the one who made the choice to save her and set all of this in motion. And I need to be prepared for what this could mean for me. Depending on how I handle this, I might end up in a worse situation than before. But that doesn't matter. I made my decision. Now I have to take responsibility for it. Day 68. And I got a date. Ava. Non-brainwashed Ava. Now it's consensual. No problemo, baby. Thank you, Sire. After eating a quick, simple breakfast in the cafeteria, I made my way to the courtyard. When no one was watching, naturally I was going to talk to Ava about the future.
Takumi Sumino.
When Ava saw me, she dropped her act, allowing emotion to show on her face again.
You're late. You ought to consider how I feel, waiting for you all alone.
Despite her rebuke, she seemed more relaxed now, almost like she was warming up to me.
Sorry. I didn't want to look like I was in too much of a hurry and risk tipping anyone off.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel bad.
I guess I deserve that much.
Oh my gosh, she's so flirty.
We are enemies after all. You and I, we're... enemies. Invaders. And the invaded.
Ava stared at me intently, her gaze burning with dozens of wearing emotions, anger, hatred, grief, and
Why
more
did you
besides.
attack us? If you'd never come to Future, none of this would have happened.
This is amazing. I love it.
I won't make excuses. I know that we're the ones who started this war now.
No, I didn't mean to blame you personally. You didn't know. You were told you were fighting to protect your friends and family.
If I had to put a name to the emotion on Ava's face now, I'd call it pity, compassion, maybe. I guess in my eyes, we were just misled soldiers, made to fight in a war we didn't fully understand.
So, what's going to happen to me now?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm not necessarily expecting you to set me free, but it would be nice to know.
At the very least, I can promise I won't tell anyone you're back to your old self. They hate you enough as it is.
Hate me? Isn't that a little excessive?
To an extent,
They
yeah.
didn't treat me this way or make me wear these strange clothes before. Why did things change so suddenly?
Wait, you have strange clothes on?
Huh?
Something seemed off about Ava's attitude. Could it
Eva.
be?
Do you remember a member of our team named Shoma? Shoma Genzaki.
Shoma. Yes, I remember. He used to come see me in my cage and help me out with little everyday things. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while. What's happened to him?
I was right. She doesn't remember killing Shoma. She did say her memory was still fuzzy. But now, should I tell her? No, that shock might be enough. Please let me tell her. It's just going to be easier.
You've gone pale. Oh no. Did he?
He died. In battle.
Oh, fucking damn it. Stop lying to these people. You're just lying around
see.
everybody.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ava was too observant for me to hide the truth completely, but at least I was able to hold back the most important
He
detail
was
for now.
Kind to me, even when I was a prisoner. I got the feeling that he just wasn't made for war.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think Shoma should be made for anything. I think that he literally... I think Shoma is accurate with his assessment.
He was a good guy.
And
a much braver, kinder person than he ever gave himself credit for.
No. No, Takumi, do not be a Shoma defender.
You've had
Not
it hard
worth it.
too, haven't you?
Ava spoke with a kind of sympathy that I instinctively knew was sincere. Even shut up in the cage behind enemy lines, she still found it in her heart to consider my feelings. No, she's using you, bro. She's... she's a fucking gold digger. Obviously, Shoma wasn't the only brave, kind soul
You're not
around
worried
here.
about me, are you? I'm the one responsible for killing all your friends.
You do a good job, Takumi.
Friends? Oh, do you mean the other
Oh, we're getting more
heroes?
lore drop.
We fought on the same side, but I wouldn't call them friends. They certainly didn't think of me that way. I didn't ask to be chosen by the power of God. If it weren't for that, I would never have gone to war in the first place. I never wanted to be a hero.
And with that, I finally understood Ava and I may have been on different sides, born on different planets, but we were basically the same. Neither of us wanted to fight or kill other people, but with our homes and families on the line, we'd been left with no choice. We didn't choose this life. It was chosen
it's the same
for us.
for all of you, isn't it? I understood that once I saw you outside of battle. You don't really want to fight either.
Nope.
It's too bad we had to meet like this.
Yep. Ava couldn't bring herself to finish that sentence. I couldn't say anything to comfort her either. I just stared into her big sad eyes. Oh, big eyes. Yeah. That's what you were staring at. Her big eyes. Fair enough. After a while, I checked again to make sure no one was watching and made my way back inside. Go back inside. Ellipses. She doesn't remember what she did to Shoma. This could be bad. Specialist said the commanders are forbidden to absorb another person's cryptoglobin. When Ava does remember, she won't just have to deal with the guilt of killing someone who didn't deserve it, but breaking one of her people's most serious religious taboos. I can't do that to her. I'd better keep it a little secret for a little longer. I was so absorbed in my thoughts, I didn't notice someone coming up on the hallway until they spoke up. Hey, Takumi. Oh, hey, Tsubasa. It feels like a while since we've talked, huh? It's been a while since we talked. Are you okay? You look kind of pale. I'm fine. I didn't get enough sleep last night, that's all. Same here. I'm one step closer to fixing Sirei now. Oh, so the repairs are going well. Yep, Mokosa and some of the others went out and found me a bunch of useful material. And Yugamu found a bunch of data and schematics and stuff on the workroom computer. How long do you think it'll be to really fix them? At this rate, probably just 3 more days. I didn't exactly like the guy, but he was useful to have around. I think Shion misses him too. He hasn't appeared since Sirei got destroyed, you know? I'm worried about him. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Gotta fuel up so I can keep working. See ya. Okay, later, Gator. I parted ways with Tsubasa and went back to my room feeling more uneasy than ever. Ellipses. Sounds like she's really is going to fix Sirei. Now things are looking really bad. If Sirei comes back and hears that Ava's been acting strange, he's sure to look into the cause thoroughly. Then the fact that the brainwashing came undone is bound to come up. Tsubasa said that she'd be done in another 3 days. That makes day 71 my time limit. That doesn't leave me a lot of time, but what should I do? Nice! Ding dong bing bong. Thank you so much, Sirei. After breakfast, I once more made my way to the courtyard to talk to Ava. There she is! We discussed the situation from different angles, and she told me a little bit more about the Futurum and the people. And as we talked, I gradually became more aware of something I was enjoying myself. Being here with her, talking about whatever came to our minds. And it was a nice way to get away from everything for a while.
The more you tell me, I get the feeling Futurans and Earthlings aren't so different after all.
I know. It's not just how we look, but our culture and history is similar too.
Interesting. How do you guys record your record? Well, somebody was born from a virgin and said that he was God. And then he died after we sacrificed him on a cross. Holy shit! Holy shit! We started counting from then. Holy shit, it's the same timeline. The same thing happened to us.
Maybe we share a common ancestor somewhere in the distant past.
Sounds like something
that doesn't
out of
make
a sci-fi
sense.
Story. But it wouldn't be all that strange at this
point. So it is actually possible that I did consider this, that Futurans did leave Earth first and got here, and then a second pod came here and got here. I think that's possible what happened. Ava suddenly stopped talking and looked of profound sorrow across her face.
Something wrong?
I know that telling you about this won't do me any good, but I was thinking about my daughter.
Daughter? You have kids?
Do I look too young to be a mother? Well, technically she is adopted. Her name is Commune. She's only a little girl, but she's very smart.
Commune. So she was remembering her family.
Her parents tried to oppose Veshness and were executed.
I don't think we got that information. That's good to know.
Right in front of her. Commune has suffered so much already. I just want her to be happy.
Ellipses.
Don't look so worried. We may be apart now, but I'm sure God is watching over her.
You know, I've been meaning to ask about that too. The god that you believe in on this planet. What kind of deity are they?
I can tell you some of our legends, for starters. Long ago, God gave Futurum the boxes of blessings and calamity.
Holy shit! Wow!
Blessings? Calamity?
7 boxes of blessings that could grant any wish, and 6 boxes of calamity that would bring disaster when opened. It's said that God's power is what gave the boxes such frightening potential. After they appeared, that same power brought about a long period of peace. We still believe that those chosen to wield it are closer to God than others. But when this war started, everything changed. Our divine powers are no longer used simply to protect others, but to actively slaughter our enemies. My sister, that is, Veshnis, was at the forefront of that change in attitude. Commune's birth parents tried to stop her, so she killed them.
I saw fear, sadness, and powerlessness reflected in Eva's eyes. I was still getting used to seeing her express so much emotion.
Poor Commune. Fate hasn't been kind to her. Even now, she can't be truly free. Even if I'm just a replacement for the mother she lost, I still want to give her all of the love I can.
Just a replacement, somehow I doubted that when Eva talked about Commune, her whole being radiated love, the kind of love that only a real mother could feel. Seeing her like this seemed to make everything fall into place. The last of my doubts disappeared.
Eva, I've made up my mind.
I crouched down in front of the cage so I could look at her face to face.
Here.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. So long as you're at this school, you'll never be safe. Sooner or later, you'll be seen as a potential threat and executed. Or
either way, it amounted to Eva disappearing forever. I didn't want that for that reason, or for some reason, I think Shoma would have either.
Don't you? But what about you, Takumi? If you let me go, won't you be treated as a traitor?
I'll figure something out. Maybe I can make it look like an accident.
I don't understand. Why are you willing to go that far for my sake?
I didn't have an answer for not one that I could put into words anyway. But the camaraderie I'd felt for Eva before, the sympathy I felt for her now, the guilt at being part of an invading force that were all driving me in the same direction. Maybe that wasn't much of a reason. Or maybe it was all the reason I needed.
It's because this war isn't what I thought it was.
What'd you think it was?
Knowing what I do now, I just can't justify it anymore.
The hell are you talking about?
That's why it's so important. That's really all there is to it.
Oh.
That's why it's so important to me to do the right thing in other ways, if I can.
That's really all there is to it.
The right thing is saving me.
Yes.
Saving you and reuniting you with Commune.
Oh.
And I don't want to stop there either. Talking to you has made me realize how alike we all are. You and Commune can find other common ground between our planets. I'm sure of it. I'll try to find something on this side too. Maybe then we can stop the fighting and end this war peacefully. Maybe I'm being hypocritical or naive. Maybe I'll be treated as a traitor. But I don't care about that.
Yeah. This is awesome. I love this.
I just want to follow my heart and do what I believe is right.
Yeah.
Takumi. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Just like that, my future had been decided. Now I knew what I had to do. It was best to do it sooner rather than later. I'd get everything ready today and carry out the plan tomorrow. On day 70, I was going to set Eva free. Day 70. And Takumi's a hero. I got up early before the morning announcement, went over to the cage, one last thing, then headed to the Eva's cage. First thing I handed her was a small knife to cut the restraints. Oh, wow. Phew, I could finally move my arms and legs again. Those ropes are really tight around my chest. Yeah, you mentioned that. All that's left now is... yeah, you mentioned that. All that's left now is to unlock the cage. But knowing Haruko and the others, they'll probably have some kind of secret security in place to tip them off if it opens. When I do it, get out of here as fast as you can. Are you sure you want to do this? I held my gaze for a few moments and smiled. It's too late for second thoughts now. I've come to this far. I'm not backing down. Thank you, Takumi. I'm truly grateful. Peaceful negotiations might not be possible while Veshnis is still in charge, but I'll do what I can for you. Whatever happens to me from here on, I'll never forget what you've done for me. Eva. I wanted to say something clever, something meaningful, but I knew I'd never do justice to all the complex, confusing things I was feeling. Instead, I fumbled for the key with the key and gotten from the war room and thrust it into the lock. Huh? What's wrong, Takumi? That's weird. It's not opening. Key won't fit. Are you sure it's the right key? Yeah, here she is. It's the right one, all right. I just switched it with a dummy. Ruko. In a flash, 3 more figures appeared and surrounded me. Gaku, Yugamo, Takamaru. Such a pity I didn't think you'd really try to release the prisoner.
How could you let her get inside your head, man? You're supposed to be the leader here.
I didn't want to believe it either, but now we've caught you in the act. We can't let this slide.
You betrayed us, Takumi. Ain't no way I'm accepting you as leader anymore.
What's going on? How did you guys know? You've got bigger things to worry about. You've really done it now, Sumino. Sirei. But why? I thought the repairs weren't done yet. Luana's just that good. Thanks to her, your beloved commanding officer, back and better than ever. Good thing, too, I was just in time to stop you from making a terrible mistake. No. And it looks like Eva snapped out of the brainwashing all on her own now. Did absorbing Kinzaki's cryptoglobin give you the strength that I needed? Absorb? What are you talking about? Stop it, Sirei, don't tell her. You mean you don't remember, Eva? You killed Ginzaki and sucked him dry. His cryptoglobin made your own power of God strong enough to break through the brainwashing. This isn't good. When Eva finds out what she did, she'll... I took his power? I consumed the power of God? That can't be. I violated the taboo. No! Eva, calm down. You killed an irreplaceable member of the Special Defense Unit, and the least you could do is remember him. That's enough, Sirei. Restraining Takumi comes first. Restraining me?
Sorry, man, but we can't risk you running around trying to something like this again.
Do us a favor and come quietly. Okay? I really don't want to fight you. Besides, it's 4 against 1. You don't seriously think you could win with odds like that, do you? The 4 of them began to close in on me. I broke the God's law. It can't be. It's a lie. I can't let Eva out while she's like this. Even if she got out, she's in no condition to run, defend herself. Right, when I was about to give up hope, boom. There was a sudden sound of explosion, blinding light flooded my vision.
What's this?
A flash grenade? But how could he have thrown this? Over here, Takumi, hurry. You? Still dazed by the light, I took a hold of his hand and let him lead me away. After a terrifying few seconds, running blind, the light started to fade. Somehow we made it all the way to the schoolyard. What are you doing here? Phew. Looks like we lost them. It's a good thing Karara left a bunch of these traps lying around in her room. Ito, why? It wasn't just me Ito had saved. He'd somehow gotten Eva out of the cage and brought her with us. You got lucky, Takumi. When you moved my cage away from Eva's, it caused some kind of fault in the electromagnetic equipment. I could have escaped at any time. I chose not to. I lost interest after you let me live a second time. Huh? I'd plan on staying put and watch the conclusion to your ugly, loathsome lives. But then, I happened to hear a rumor that you were going to betray the team. I doubt you happened to hear anything from where your cages was moved to. Well, I'll leave that part to your imagination. The point is, I once heard about that. I couldn't remain passive anymore. While you were busy in the courtyard just now, I snuck out and got the real key from the war room. While the others were blinded, I opened Ava's cage and let her out. Okay, but why? Why would you save the 2 of us? You're allying yourself with Eva, aren't you? That means that you're an enemy of humanity now. And as you know, I hate humanity. What? No, that's not what I was trying to do. Perhaps, but that's what everyone is going to think. That's why I had to step in and save you. Not that it's going to help your case very much. He's right, it's bad enough that the others found out I was helping Eva. But if they also think I'm working with Ito... Well, good luck from here on. Consider this your party gift. And me a knapsack that was lying on the ground nearby. I packed a set of Ava's battle gear and some light rations, as well as your infuser, Takumi. Now that things have reached this point, neither of you are going to be welcoming here. But no, you're right. I left a fire extinguisher near the wall of fire. Use it and get out of here. Takumi, are you sure about this? Eva hadn't quite recovered from the shock of hearing what I'd said I'd do. But she'd calmed down a little now. Although she wouldn't say it. She seemed worried. It's fine. Eva, this just means I get to reunite you with Commune in person. And after that, we can figure out a way to open up peace talks. This might actually be better for us. Let's end this war together. Takumi. There's never a dull moment with you around, Takumi. Personally, I think any attempts to negotiate with humanity is doomed to failure. But I'll at least hope that you end your life in a way that was meaningful for you. What are you going to do, Ito? I'll stay here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. Besides, it might be fun to see how long this school lasts without you or here. Okay, well, thanks again. Don't mention it. Really don't. Your gratitude makes my skin crawl. You'd better leave before they come after you. Thank goodness you're not coming with us, dude. I don't know if I could handle more Ito after the multiple Ito route. We're all Ito. Right? Come on, Eva. Let's go. Okay. Run. Gotta sprint fast. Got Naruto run. And so Eva and I, leaving Last Defense Academy behind us, I only looked back once. One final look at the school. For a moment, I thought I saw Kuroa standing there seeing us off with a melancholy look on her face. Huh? That's weird. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, there he goes. Didn't you want to say anything to him? No, it's fine. If this is what Takumi wants, there's nothing more to say. You worked so hard to save him, though. Are you sure you want to keep it a secret? Oh, you even begged me for help. You let me out of the cage and even found the real key. All for him. Is this what they call unselfish love? You'll have to forgive me. I've never understood that kind of thing. No, it's not that. It's honestly, I'm not sure how to feel. We have to fight if we want to survive. But so long as we keep fighting, other people will suffer. In a situation like this, I have no idea what's right or wrong. No one does. I think that's part of why Takumi is leaving. He can't think of the Futurans as just an enemy anymore. If that's how he feels, I won't stand in his way or force him to stay and fight against his will. All I want is for Takumi to press forward and trust in his decision, just like he always has. I think the team leader of Special Defense Unit would run off with an enemy commander. If Sumino follows Atsuki's lead, starts fighting on their side instead, it could be a problem. We're better off detonating the bomb in him now so doesn't... Wait a moment, Sire. You're stopping me, Shuzar? What gives? From Veshness's point of view, Eva is already a traitor, and I can't imagine the invaders welcoming her or Takumi with open arms. And when you factor in how inhospitable the rest of this planet is, the two of them probably won't live very long on their own. Give them time, and they'll be begging to be allowed back into the school. What, do you think we could afford to just wait for them to come crawling back? They'll effectively be acting as decoys while they're out there. They might even kill some of our enemies for us. But what if Veshness kills Takumi and takes his cryptoglobe, and beating her is going to be hard enough already? We don't have much chance of winning without Shoma, Eva, and Takumi anyway. I don't think Takumi deserted us without good reason either. He has a plan, I'm certain of it. What kind of plan? I don't know. What chapter are we on? Chapter 4. Okay, so let's imagine for a moment if I'm right. This is a Haruko from chapter 0. There's another one, I think, chapter 3. I need to find it. Okay, I think it's only the chapter 0 is the only ones I have unlocked for it. I don't think I got a chapter 3. So this is just her from the first timeline straight to this one. But I do know he'll do his best for us in his own way. He can't do that if you kill him now. Why not take a chance in figuring something out? Also, a little reminder, we could have left you the way you were before. We didn't have to fix you. You could consider this your way of returning the favor. Well, I never had you pegged for the sentimental type, Shizuhara. thought you were all about strategy and logic. Sure, why not? You've won me over with your honeyed words. I guess it's always better to bet on a slim chance than no chance at all. And let's face it, the way things are now, humanity needs every chance it can get.
Oh.
We certainly do. Yes. Oh, cool. We're going to save progress again? It's the second time we're doing that and like just midway randomly through. I don't get it. Ava and I wandered around the ruins after an abandoned ruin. That was all we found, no matter where we went. The merciless heat in the day, the cruel cold at night, slowly but surely ate away at our energy. Day 7-2. And we're feeling blue. Day 7-3. And we're finally free. I don't know. At some point, we stopped walking and just stood in place like statues. All around us was nothing but ruins and rubble. We didn't have the energy to move another inch forward. I'd been prepared for the fact that I might die back when I defied Sirei and save Ava. Now it looks like our escape had only brought us a few days reprise. Needless to say, dying so far away from the school meant I'd die for good. Takumi, I'm sorry that you have to suffer like this. I'm the one who should be punished. I broke God's law, and now you're paying the price. It's a little too late for that now. I told you before, didn't I? I've made my choice, and I'm sticking to it. And you don't regret it? I looked at Ava, her face pale, washed out with exhaustion, and smiled. It hurt from how cracked my lips were, but I did anyways. I made a lot of choices since this war began, choices I can never take back. If I had to be honest, I've got a ton of regrets about all of them, but not this one. For once, I know I made the right decision. We may be different from different worlds, but and we may have started on different sides. But being here with you, even like this, it makes me happy. Oh, Takumi, you're such a fool. You're such a wonderful fool. Ava and I stood there, buffeted by the merciless wind and dust storms, leaning onto each other for help. That was all we had now. Day 7-4. I want some more. Morning found us still standing there, surrounded by desolate remains of the Futuran civilization. Which day was this? 74? The rations Ito had given us were getting low. We were going to run out of water soon. This barren wasteland wasn't likely to offer us anywhere to top up our supplies either. None of the buildings had anything edible inside them. We were just lucky we didn't run into any invaders. In a way, being killed by the very planet my people had tried to invade was probably a fitting end for me. Oh man, I wanted to meet her again too. Hey, don't be like that. It could still happen. Even as I said it, I knew it was a vain hope. This planet was a big place, and we didn't know if Ava's daughter was even alive out there. Even if she was, the two of us had no longer had it in us to go and fight her. Jeez, such a weird. All we could do now was stay put, wait for death to claim us. Wow, really? Is that it? Okay. Day 75. We made it to day 75. I thought we'd had anyway. I might have lost count. My eyes hurt by the blazing sun shining onto my face. I guess that meant I was on the ground laying face up. I didn't know how long I'd been like this, but I couldn't see myself getting up anytime soon.
Me.
I croaked out Ava's name and she answered me. That was the only sign that I had that we were both still alive. I forced my arm to move and reach towards her direction slowly. My finger met hers sooner than I expected. She'd reached out to me too.
I'm going to try to think about this the same way you do. This isn't punishment for violating a taboo. It's just where my choices have led me.
Ava.
Talking to you. Being saved by you. The time we've spent together. It's... I don't know how to explain it, but somehow, when I'm with you, I feel at peace. If this is how I die, here, with your hand in mine.
Oh my gosh, guys, there's so much feedback on her microphone. Look, my microphone's shit, okay? But like, I thought this is like a home recording, like it's a home studio or something, because it's so rough.
Maybe it won't
hear it?
be so bad.
See, and it goes away. I had a sense that Eva had closed her eyes. I didn't like where this was going. A chill ran down my spine. I called her name again, but this time there was no reply. Is this really the end? I guess this was always where we were headed. Right from the start, we left the school. But Eva, I wanted to live, even if I couldn't. I wanted to feel like I'd protected something, someone important. Is that really the end? But it's over now. Everything's fading. It's all going dark. Is that the end? Okay, day 76. Okay. We got saved by somebody. 77? 78? Is this really an ending? Me, Takumi, 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 please wake up, Takumi. It was the sound of voice. I opened my eyes. Ava! We made it! Yeah! Awesome. We're at a village. This is cool. I'm excited for this. I just can't believe we're maybe actually like dealing with the politics of Futurin. That's going to be awesome. Like, actually dealing with it. Where am I? Takumi, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. I found myself laying on a simple bed, with Ava looking down at me with an expression of profound relief. Awesome. Ava, how are we still alive? I raised my tired head and looked around. We were in the ruins where we pass out. This felt like somewhere completely different. Oh, we weren't in the ruins. Okay, yeah. So what arrived to save us right at the last minute? Saved us? Who would that do that? It's Commune! You're awake. That's a certain relief. He might not have made it if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much, Commune. Commune? Don't be so modest, Mother. You've been nursing him around the clock as well. You may have to have come to first, but I wish you'd be more careful. Ava, did you say Commune? So this girl is... Yes, I'm Ava's daughter, Commune. It's nice to meet you, Takumi. Mother's told me a lot about you. We were fortunate to be able to save both of your lives. Welcome to the Rebellion headquarters. Oh, whoa, she joined the Rebellion? Interesting, Rebellion? It's a long story. You should warm up some soup first. Now that you mention it, it'd be great. Now that you mention it, that'd be great. I'm starving. While I dug into the first hot food I had in days, Commune told me about what was going on. The people of Futarum and Earth have been at war for years, generations even. Futaran's society had become a military dictatorship with Veshness ruling by right of her abnormal, strong cryptoglobin. The power of God she had been blessed with made her a hero among the heroes. Someone who had saved the planet from certain doom countless times. But all the power had gone to her head. She started eliminating anyone who opposed her or dared to disagree with her policies. To Veshness, every living Futuran was a potential weapon to use in the war against us. These grotesque creatures that we call invaders, they were regular people at some point. Plenty still opposed what Veshness was doing, but they couldn't do it so openly. That was why they formed this underground resistance group, the Rebellion. Ava's daughter Commune had assumed control of the Rebellion. As its only cryptoglobin user, she was the natural choice. Still, it's got to be a tough job for a little girl like her. Alas, the Rebellion lacks the power to engage the Supreme Commander and her forces directly. Any resistance we offer is but a drop in the ocean. Even my divine power is ill-suited for battle. On the bright side, that means Veshness was largely ignored us in favor of more immediate threats, like me and my friends. Indeed, the hero class fighters have all been sent to assail your base rather than hunt us down. Then why don't we work together? None of us want this war to continue. If we can stop Last of Its Academy from raising this planet and take down Veshness too, we might just be able to live in the planet. It's a pleasant thought, but we have no hope of defeating Veshness. And as for your academy, do you really think you could destroy it? Can you bring yourself to fight your former allies? No, I knew very well I couldn't do that, not so long as I have a bomb inside me. And don't forget your kind, are hated invaders who have laid waste to our planet. Yeah, of course. Oh, but you are different, Takumi. As for the one who saved my mother's life, I have nothing but gratitude for you. Hamyun looked at me with genuine affection. Eva must have been playing up some good points while I was still unconscious. Still, if Veshness defeats your old team, she will surely come after us next. I hate to say this, but our best chance may be for Veshness and Last Defense Academy to destroy each other. Kamu, I'm sorry you've had to shoulder this burden alone. It took everything I had to keep Veshness away from you for so long. That was more than enough. That was more than enough, Mother. I'm just happy I get to see your smiling face again. Oh, Kamu. Not to mention, having the two of you here will provide quite the moral support. You sure you want me to? Of course, the rebellion is a refuge for anyone on the run from Veshness. Besides, what kind of daughter would I be for the man who turned away a man who... If I turned away a man my mother favors so highly... favors? It's not exactly a honeymoon resort, but please do make yourself at home here. Yoon, I think you've misunderstood. Oh, I understand all too well, Mother. Come, let me show you to your tent. Due to supply issues, you will both have to stay in the same tent together? But I'm sure you won't be a problem for you. What? Is this little girl like, I really want a daddy? Could you be my daddy, Takumi? Marry my mommy. Shall we? Yeah, I guess we should. Awkwardness aside, that was the start of mine and Ava's life with the rebellion. Our final deadline, day 100, was getting closer, but our bodies needed time to heal and recover. Heal and recover, right. It's gonna need more healing and recovering after a night. I'm so cringe. Not being used to Futuran people and customs. I felt a little out of place at first, but Ava did her best to help me get used to it in a way she could. With all the time we were spending together, the vague feelings I had for Ava began to develop into something more definite. I couldn't deny them anymore, and so the days passed, one after another. What day are we on now? Day 93? Holy Toledo! Zoom zoom! The wind was gentle. Man, I could do this all in one episode again, yeah. The wind was gentle that morning. I felt like the kind of day where you could relax and go with the flow. Way out on the horizon, the mountains towered underneath an endless azure blue sky. It was the kind of scenery I could never have ever dreamed of back in the complex. I sat outside our tent for a while, just marveling at the sight of it. Living here was nice. It was quiet. Time passed without me really noticing. Even with the occasional invader attack, they were never too much for Ava and me to deal with. It wasn't like Last Defense Academy where it felt like we won every battle by the skin of our teeth. I wonder how everyone's doing back at the school. I bet it'd be just funny if he just had like a big full beard for no reason. He's just like... Being out here has been intense. Has like a baby already and stuff. I bet they're still fighting hard. Oh, Takumi, you're out here, huh? Emerged from the tent and sat down next to me. What do you think about your friends again? Yeah, and not good thoughts either. What do you mean? Just that it's thanks to them fighting all the tough battles that we get to live comfortable here. Yes, according to commune scouting parties, several more squads have been sent to attack the school since we escaped. They're probably doing everything they can just to get by, dying and getting revived again and again. Despite knowing that, more than feeling sorry for them or guilty for not helping, I just felt happy. I want things to stay the way they are. I like my peaceful life here with you. I don't want it to end. It's not fair that I get to be happy when the others are going through hell. It should bother me more. Takumi. I'm a terrible person. I was their leader and I ran off and abandoned them. At some point, I started shaking, and not because I was cold. Eva took my trembling hand and drew me into a warm embrace, comforting me as if a crying child. Of course, you wouldn't want to fight anymore. Of course you want to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to feel bad about it. Besides, I'm pretty terrible myself. I allow my precious daughter to shoulder a burden she's far too young to bear. Not only that, I also broke one of my people's most sacred law.
Take your sins away. I can at least lament mine with you. We're
that's
both
nice.
Guilty of awful things. So why not comfort each other in our guilt?
I didn't know what to say. Could I say? In all likelihood, all these 100 days were going to end just like that, with Shion's undying flames scorching the earth, destroying everything in its bare path. The only way our peaceful lives could continue was if Last Defense Academy fell. Commune suggested that we hoped Festus and Special Defense units would wipe each other out. It seemed heartless that day. But deep down, I think a part of me felt that way too. Come back inside, it's cold outside. Yeah. I let Eva lead me away back to our tent. From the bottom of my heart, all I wanted was to live with her like this always. And I knew that wouldn't happen. Everything was going to change it soon. I could feel it inside me with a cold heart certainty I struggled to ignore. Day 94. I want some lore. Okay, while I was wandering around the rebellion camp, Commune called out to me. Ooh, I wonder if the rebellion is on this list. I just hate how they don't really have a good, the rebellion, yeah. Okay, I don't know if that one was there already. While I was wandering around the rebellion camp, Commune called out to me. Hello, Takumi. You certainly seemed like you had a good time last night. Quit joking around. Is my relationship with your mom just one big joke to you? But the two of you are so close these days. After all, perhaps I'm a little jealous. What? Weird. Okay, I don't get it. You're always so mature and level-headed. You feel more like her sister than her daughter sometimes. In all seriousness, I'm happy for her. I never seen Mother smile the way that she does when you're around her. Oh, that's cute. Her life has always been full of worry and unwanted obligations. She's never really had a chance. She's had it pretty tough, huh? Yes, and she's never wanted to fight. But after being chosen by God's power, she had little choice. Not to mention, her own sister is the Supreme Commander. She's been exploited at every turn. But now it feels like as though she is really living her own life, thanks to you, Takumi. Hey, come on. If anything, giving her life meaning, it's you, Commune. The hope of finding her way back to Commune was what made Eva beg us to spare her life after all. I know my mother loves me very much. I have never doubted that. But it is because we are so close that I could tell you are special to her, Takumi. I'm special? Mother and I are parent and child. We could never be equal partners. That's kind of a lot of pressure, but I'll do the best to not disappoint. That's the spirit. Keep it up. Then one day I may call you father. Oh, yep, I knew it. She had to smile mischievously. I couldn't tell how serious she was. But it was clear she meant it when she said that she was happy for Eva. She must be so worried about her all this time. Could Eva, Commune, and I really be a family someday? It was a nice idea. Just thinking about it made me smile. And how much happier would I be if I could make that dream a reality? Oh, that was nice. Day 95. 5 days left. Come on. We had another string of peaceful days without scuffles against invaders. That in and of itself wasn't a bad thing, but I had an easy feeling about what might be coming next. My misgivings turned out to be right on the mark. One day, Commune visited our tent looking pale, shaken. I received a troubling report. A hero was sent to attack Last Defense Academy a few days ago, specifically Dalzia, the paragon of warfare. Dalzia? What? Who is that? Dalzia is one of the planet's greatest warriors, strong enough to be considered warfare incarnate. He was the Supreme Commander before Vestius ousted him and locked him away. She must have let him out on condition that he fight for her. She really is getting desperate now. There's still someone that strong out there? We didn't fight this Dalsy guy last time. Who'd have thought Vestius still had a trick up the sleeve like that? He and Vestius are not exactly on good terms, given the chance. I would have liked to invite him to join the rebellion. But what about the school? What happened to the Special Defense Unit? They somehow managed to defeat Dalsia, though it cost your friend made of Undying Flames most of his power. Shion. Damn it. Why does he have to be so reckless? Though they won, the school sustained massive damage from the process. The Undying Flames surrounding school has disappeared too. The wall of fire's gone? Does that mean Shion's dead, or did it mean they used too much energy? Either way, there were two things I could be sure of. Firstly, the school had used up its last resort. Shion wouldn't be able to protect them a second time. A second, if there weren't enough Undying Flames to keep the wall up anymore, there definitely wouldn't be enough to raise the planet on day 100. One of the major concerns had effectively disappeared, but that didn't matter to me. What about the others? Are they okay? Did they survive the battle? Takumi, I cannot tell you that. All the spies could glean was that the building itself had taken heavy damage. I don't like the sound of that. So long as everyone stayed on the school grounds, they could be brought back if they died. If the infirmary was taken out in the commission, all bets would be off. Of course, I had no reason to think that was the part of the school that had been damaged, but Vestius is bound to notice the absence of the protective wall. She will probably mount her final attack on the school soon. One final bloodbath to destroy the invaders that have caused the planet so much grief. And yes, and she'll want to finish the job herself. That's just the kind of person she is. What are the rebellion going to do? We will watch how it plays out. That is, as I told you before, we are not warriors. The best we could do is hope that both threats neutralize each other. I didn't have a right to criticize Commune's judgment. Not so long ago, I probably had said the same thing if it meant I could keep peaceful life here. Sorry, you two. I like to be alone for a while. I left the tent and went outside to think. Takumi, are you? Day 96. Right. Awake or asleep, I got no rest. Confusing mismatch of emotions was wearing over me. On the other hand, there was my concern for my friends. The feeling that I couldn't sit here and do nothing while they were in trouble. And on the other, the urge to stay out of it, just to hunker down and wait out to the end comes. I kept going back and forth, first feeling one way and then the other. On and on it went. Awake or asleep, I got no rest. Day 97. My name is Kevin. Ever since I heard the news about the school, I've been caught in an endless nightmare. It kept me up awake at night, haunted me in my dreams. There was no escape. I knew going back now wouldn't change anything. I knew it. I was a traitor after all. They probably detonated the bomb in my body the moment they saw me. I was happy here. I had a life with Eva. That was worth actually living. My choice should have been clear. Really. I had no choice at all. So why did I still feel conflicted? And what was I going to do? Jeez Louise, dude. Make a decision. Shit or get off the pot, bro. What is this? Kami came to wake me up that morning, looking more small and vulnerable than I'd ever seen her. I just received a report from one of the Recon teams. Is it? Yes, Vestius is leading a massive army full of mutated bioweapons toward the Last Defense Academy. It seems the time has come for them to settle things. Takumi. Eva didn't actually say don't go, but it was written on her face. Based on our projections, she will probably arrive at the school tomorrow. That's when the final battle will take place. Tomorrow. If I left now, I might still be able to make it in time, but should I? If I was being completely honest with myself, I didn't want to lose the happiness I found here. But could I really abandon my friends after everything we'd been through together? I had a choice to make. The last one before this war finally ended. how was I going to live from here on? Should I just follow my heart? What did following my heart even mean for me? It was time for me to decide once and for all. And with that, we are actually going to end today's episode because I think that we'll be going a little bit over the time that I wanted. So thank you all so much for coming and joining us. And I really love this route. I love normal Eva. I don't like brainwash Eva. She's so weird, but I've been wanting more Eva routes. And that's why I really liked one of the Box of Calamity routes and one of the endings from that, and this route and the Killing Game route. Like, so we get the best of everything, you know. I'm not a fan of her in the murder mystery route, but she kind of didn't have a choice. But that doesn't matter one way or the other. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube Land. Be safe out there.